Today, I'm going to talk about something very important, something that has the potential to transform your life, something that can have a positive impact on every single aspect of your life. I'm going to talk about your most important relationship, that one relationship which acts as the foundation for every other relationship in your life. And if this foundation is weak, there's a high probability that all your other relationships would also turn out to be weak, or at least not as strong as you would like them to be. So, without wasting any time, let's get started. Some people think that the most important relationship in their life is the relationship that they have with their family members, while there are others who think that the most important relationships in their life are the relationships that they have with their friends, while there are other people who think that the relationship that they have with their office colleagues, that's the most important one. While there are also people who think that the relationship that they have with their spouses slash romantic partners, those are the most important ones. But I am not talking about any of these kind of relationships. Yes, these are important, but I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about something far more fundamental. I am talking about the relationship you have with your own self. Yes, you heard me right. The relationship that you have with your own self is the most important relationship in your life. And I've got 4 reasons why I think that's the case. Reason number 1, the relationship you have with yourself, like I said previously, is the foundation for all your other relationships. If this relationship is not strong, there's a high chance that all your other relationships would suffer. Let me give you an example. Think of a man who's looking for a romantic relationship. He finds a girl and he likes that girl. And fortunately, the girl likes him back. But there's a problem. The girl is looking for a long-term relationship, but our guy doesn't know what he wants. Deep down, he wants a short-term relationship, but he doesn't know that. He doesn't know it because he doesn't have a good enough relationship with himself. He is not able to communicate with himself and understand what he wants. And because he is not able to understand what he wants, he cannot share it with the outside world. Let me give you another example. There's a woman, 28 years old. She's being pressured by her parents into getting married, but she doesn't want to get married. She wants to work and make sure that her career reaches a point where she is proud of herself. Now she's trying to fight her parents, but the pressure is so relentless that she has to give in, and she finally gets married. Now think about this. What would this do to her relationship with her parents? Definitely nothing positive. There is going to be a certain sense of resentment within her towards her parents. Why is that happening? Because she's not taking a stand for herself. She's not in a good enough relationship with herself. Imagine she would do that for a friend of hers. She would go up to her parents and tell them that, hey, listen, she's not ready for marriage, but she won't do it for herself. You get how important and how foundational the relationship you have with yourself is to all your other relationships? That takes me to reason number 2. Let me give you another example, a hypothetical scenario in this case. Imagine I send you on a train journey which is going to go through some of the most scenic locations in the world. The food that is going to be served on this train journey is the best in the world. The finest drinks will be made available to you. Now, are you excited to get on this train journey? You might ask me, John, when is it scheduled? You would really want to get on this train journey. But there's a catch. You're not going to travel alone. I am going to send someone with you. Yes, you're going to have a co-traveler. Now, who is this co-traveler going to be? This co-traveler is going to be your worst enemy. Yes, I am going to send you along with your worst enemy. Now, what happened? By introducing your worst enemy into this scenario, I made the potential pleasant experience, which was supposed to be this train journey, into something that you would fear. Now, this is just a small journey, maybe 24 hours or 48 hours long. But think of life. Life is very, very, very long. On average, you might have to live for, let's say, 60 years. Who knows? But think about this. You are going to be with yourself for this entire period. And if you are not in a good relationship with yourself, Just think about it, how unpleasant it can get. And that takes me to reason number 3 why I think the relationship you have with yourself is the most important one. And that is, you know a lot of things about yourself. You know your likes, you know your dislikes, you know the deepest, darkest secrets that nobody else knows. Now think about this. If you are in a negative relationship with yourself, knowing all these secrets, think of the damage that you can do to yourself. You can do tremendous damage. You can make yourself miserable. And I think that's what a lot of people are doing. They are making themselves miserable. And that takes me to reason number 4. Imagine you are in a romantic relationship and things are not working out well. You can go up to the person and say this, hey, listen, we had a good time, but I think it's not going to last. It's not going to be great moving forward. So let's end this. You can do it with every single relationship of yours, but you cannot do it with yourself. That's one relationship you cannot get out of. That's one relationship you cannot end. It doesn't matter who you are, how rich or how poor you are, how smart you are, how beautiful or how ugly you are. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth or whether you were born in a slum. This relationship that you have with yourself, you just cannot end it. No matter how ugly it gets, you cannot end it. And that's the 4th reason. So, in summary, reason 1, the relationship you have with yourself is the foundation for all your other relationships. Reason number 2, this relationship is going to last a long, long time, your entire life. Reason number 3, the damage that you can do to yourself and the people around you if you don't have a good relationship with yourself because you know a lot of things about yourself. And finally, reason number 4, you cannot end this relationship. There is no getting out of it. And these are the 4 reasons why I think the relationship you have with yourself is important, and it's a relationship that you have to focus on. So as I end this video, I would like to invite you to think about this, to meditate and try and understand the kind of relationship you have with your own self. Is it based on honesty? Is it based on kindness? Is it based on positivity? Is it based on forward growth? Or is it a relationship that's causing you trouble? Is it a relationship that's stopping you in your strides? Thanks for listening to the video. If you enjoyed what I had to share, if you took something out of it, please like this video. If you have a question or something that you want to share with me, please leave a comment below. And if you would like to see more such videos in the future, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks again for listening. See you next time.